If you've forgotten your computer or laptop password and can't access any account, you're in a tough spot. But there are still ways to recover or reset your password. The process varies depending on your operating system, and in the case where you don't have access to any accounts, you might need to rely on advanced methods like booting into recovery mode or using external tools. Below are step-by-step guides for Windows, Mac, and Linux under this scenario. Windows password recovery when no account is accessible. Option 1. Use a Windows installation or recovery disk or a bootable USB. If you don't have access to any account, you can use a Windows installation or recovery disk to reset the password. Option 2. Use third-party password reset tools. Password recovery when no account is accessible. Option 1. Reset using macOS recovery mode. Option 2. Use Apple ID if linked to your account. So, let's talk about what to do when you can't access any account on your Linux system. This can be a bit tricky, but don't worry, we'll get through it together. Linux password recovery when no account is accessible. One option you have is to boot into recovery mode. This method works well for Ubuntu and similar distributions. It allows you to make changes to your system without needing to log in. Option 1. Boot into recovery mode for Ubuntu and similar distros. Another method is to use a live CD or USB to reset the password. This can be really handy if recovery mode isn't available or if you're using a different distribution. Option 2. Use a live CD USB to reset the password. Before we wrap up, here are some important notes to keep in mind. First, whenever possible, try to back up your important data before attempting any password reset procedures. This can save you a lot of headaches later on. Second, to avoid forgetting passwords in the future, consider using a password manager. It's a great way to keep track of all your passwords securely. Lastly, if you decide to use third-party password recovery tools, make sure to download them from trusted sources to avoid malicious software. Always be cautious. Important notes. Backup. Whenever possible, try to back up your important data before attempting password reset procedures. Use a password manager. To avoid forgetting passwords in the future, consider using a password manager. Be cautious with third-party tools. If using third-party password recovery tools, be sure to download them from trusted sources to avoid malicious software.